Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I'm on here on a Wednesday. Oh, don't I look lovely too? So I let my hair, I washed my hair late in the day yesterday and then let it air dry. And other than just like driving my kids around everywhere, I really haven't seen like other humans other than my family, other than our walks. Also with this, can you kind of see like how smushed I am right here? So this is like got that band on, but I found that I'm not supposed to wear a bra with underneath it, like an underwear wire bra. So I've been wearing sports bras because I need something between me and the band because it was irritating my skin really badly. So I've been wearing my new sports bras underneath. There's my kind of a rusty colored sports bra. Got that one on today. It's kind of fun peeking out my sweatshirt. And again, I'm just wearing really baggy clothing right now, just because it's just, my shape is just so bizarre at the moment. All of my breast tissue is like pushed down much lower than it really needs to be. It's okay. I'm hurting today, but I was also cleaning yesterday. I've got more cleaning I need to do today. But I got that band a little. Anyway, okay, so got my coffee. Kansas City Chiefs. You know, we're from Kansas City originally. They won the Super Bowl last year, and so far they're doing really well this year. And my husband bought me, I don't wear spirit wear, but my husband, like team wear, I don't wear team wear, but he bought me a mug when they won. So using that this morning. Okay, so I've got my coffee. My kids are at school today, so that is wonderful. I want to work on my classic shirt for my module today because I'm going to film the sleeve part of that, the tower placket, which shouldn't take me that long to do. It's just that simple tutorial. But I thought I would just sit and get all the rest of the shirt done and then just do the sleeves. So I can just do the sleeves last, basically the sleeves and cuffs and then him, but last. So I'll have to put the collar and stuff and the button band and all that kind of thing in first. But you know me in switching over my serger thread. Right now I have white. Can you see my serger from here? I've got white thread in my serger, and I actually need white thread in my serger for one of my Style Maker fabric pieces. So I'm making a 3-piece outfit for that tour for next Friday, and one of the pieces needs the white. So I thought, and then, let's see, and then the other 2 of those can use the brown serger thread, which is what I need for my chocolate brown button-up shirt. So I'm trying to think. I think almost everything needs brown serger thread except for my really cool jungle print. I'll probably use white on that, but we can wait and do that later. You guys know how weird I get about that. So before, lucky, it's a knit top that needs the white thread, so that should not take me very long. And I've made it before. It's a pattern that I've made before. And I'm actually thinking I have, well, no. Yeah, I'm gonna want to change the color on my cover stitch, I think. Maybe not. We're gonna play around with it. I might be able to get away actually with what's in my cover stitch right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna set you guys up and I'm just gonna time lapse the parts that you can see, and then when I get ready to do the sleeve, obviously, I will, you'll just have to wait and see that on Sunday. But yeah, I'm just gonna time lapse. I'm gonna turn the TV on. I know people have asked, what do you keep looking up at? I have a TV on the wall across from my sewing machine. So a lot of times I'll put on a show of some sort just to have, or a movie just to have background noise. To kind of keep me company. It's cold today, although it's supposed to get up to low 80s today. But this morning when the kids got on the bus, it was only 48 degrees. And then tomorrow we're supposed to, I think the rest of the week we're going to struggle to get out of or to get into the upper 60s for our highs. So fall, yay, it's my favorite time of year. I love the fall. I love the fall so much. It is my favorite season. And I don't know that or maybe I have mentioned it before, but if I were given a choice, I love fall and spring just because everything's new. You know, you're going into new kind of seasons or whatever. They're transitional seasons, I guess. But if I had to pick between hot summer or really cold winter, if I had to pick between the 2 extremes, I would pick really cold winter. In fact, I like summer. I mean, I really do. There's a lot, you know, that can be said for summer, and I really enjoy like lazy days of summer, but I really like the cozy days of winter. Now, when it gets super gray come February, where everything is just gray for like months, that can get a little tiresome. But I also kind of get a little tiresome when we get to the end of summer and it's like infinite sunshine. So I guess I just am someone, I'm gonna have to always live somewhere that's got 4 distinct seasons, I guess, because I need the change. I can't have anything constant, I guess, for too long. So anyway, but yeah, I really like fall and I like winter too. So, and I like sewing for both those months, or both those seasons. Okay, so that's, this is my second cup of coffee too, hence why I'm so chatty. But yeah, I'm gonna get you set up and we are going to do some secret sewing, although I am going to show you the process. You may be able to kind of figure out what I'm doing. And then we will be working on the chocolate brown. When I get to the sewing machine, I'll be working on my classic shirt, my Liesl & Co. classic shirt. And I'm very excited about that. I think that this could be a really good TNT pattern if I go off her other couple of patterns that I've sewn that I've been really impressed with. So yeah, let's get going. Okay. Okay, so I've got my shirt done except for the buttonholes and buttons because I don't have any buttons. I have a gigantic button stash and mostly vintage buttons or buttons that I have found at flea markets or thrifted and that kind of thing. Or my mother-in-law likes to garage sale and she'll a lot of times buy me like buttons and stuff when she finds them. Anyway, because I have such a large button stash, I can almost always find what I need. In that, you know, within those vintage buttons. But I really want, I had some options that I put up against the shirt, but I really want a chocolate brown button. So I've had to order them. I ordered some from Wawak, and I also needed 2 other colors of thread that I didn't have for some of my new fabrics, so I needed to order those anyway. And I needed jean buttons because I was completely out. I don't know what happened to those. So anyway, I think it's supposed to arrive on Friday is what it looked like. I can usually get my Wawak stuff here pretty quickly. So my shirt will just, I'm looking at it, I'll just hang on the dress form until those buttons come, and then I can get my buttonholes and buttons put on, which should not take very long. But I did get the Tower Placket tutorial filmed, so I just need to edit that and get all that ready to go. But yeah, I feel good about today, and I got one of my Style Maker fabric made up. You might be able to see it in the background. So yeah, I feel like it's a very productive day. I needed to do some cleaning, but honestly, my ribs, my chest really hurts from yesterday's cleaning. So I don't know, I may wait. We'll see if I get a surge of energy. I still need to make dinner tonight, and I've got a little bit of taxi driver to play. Not very much. Typically, well, yeah, our schedule's changing actually, pretty fluid at the moment. Tuesdays and Thursdays, though, starting next week, are going to get kind of rough with a little bit in the Monday and Wednesday. Anyway, that is all I've got for today. So I think the other, I may tape together one more pattern this evening if I get a minute. In fact, that may be what I do instead of clean. Mostly just because my back and my chest really hurt from yesterday's endeavors. And I'm also waiting on some rugs to finish drying. They're hanging outside. So, you know, I may wait, and then I can put those down as soon as the floor has been cleaned. So we'll wait. Maybe do that a little bit tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow I've got a lot of filming I need to do, so I may not pop in at all tomorrow for the vlog, or maybe I'll pop in to say hi. But then, yeah, I'll be back at you on Friday. So I hope you guys are having a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Hi everyone, happy Thursday. Look at me 2 days in a row. So I just finished filming 2 videos, rather lengthy ones. One's for tomorrow and then one for Tuesday. So we've got all of that done. It is at home school day, but my kids, it's their blue day, so it's a lot easier school day. From my perspective, it's less that I have to help with. So yeah, we've been working on that all day, and that's been good. And I have been working on piece number 2 for my Style Maker fabric outfit, basically, that I'm making for next week. So I got that pattern all put together and cut out. Well, the pattern cut out and altered. So now I just need to cut out the fabric and get sewing. So I actually have a splitting headache at the moment. I don't know if it's allergies. I went and took a walk at lunch, or I haven't eaten lunch yet, but during the lunch hour. And I'm wondering if it's allergies. I just have a horrible headache. But I've just finished filming and I need to go eat lunch. And so when I come back down, I'm going to cut out my next piece. And if I get to sewing it today, I will definitely be taking you guys along with me. If not, tomorrow is a school day. It's Friday, and I will definitely be sewing. So yeah, I'll take you guys along on that ride tomorrow as well. I mean, I'll be sewing regardless, even if I don't, if I do or don't sew today, I'll be sewing all day tomorrow. So have stuff to share with you. And my buttons for my button-up shirt should be here tomorrow. So I can get my button-up shirt finished, which is one of my pieces for my module, work from home module sew along. Oh, it's turning out so good. I love it so much. So yes, that's what we've got planned. Yeah, so whatever is sewing, if I get up to it later today, I will definitely take you guys along. And if not, I will come back on tomorrow and talk. I just wanted to come on here and say hi. Number one, because I'm actually made up because I was filming. So I like to pop on here made up every now and again so you know that I'm not a troll all the time. If I'm not leaving the house, gives my face a chance to breathe, let my hair air dry, not fix it. That gives it a chance to not be damaged every single day, gives it a break, I guess. So, but I do like to come on here and show you that I do know how to apply makeup and do my hair, and I do that throughout the week as well. So, okay, that's all I've got. Yeah, I will see you a little later. Bye. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. 3 days in a row. Although yesterday I did just pop on to say hi. I did a lot of filming yesterday, which I think I told you when I popped in, and then I did no sewing. I had the world's worst headache. When all was said and done, it was all behind this eyeball. I'd never had migraines before. My daughter gets them occasionally, like only since puberty hit has she started getting those. Someone said to look into diet, that can kind of help. Maybe that's why I've never gotten them, because of my diet. I have to cut everything out of my diet anyway. But anyway, I just did not feel well. And then it was kind of making me nauseous a little bit. It wasn't exactly how my daughter described her migraines, but it was just a bad headache, I think. And I think it was allergy related. Anyway, and I cannot take ibuprofen or acetaminophen. I mean, I think technically you shouldn't be taking ibuprofen right now anyway, because of COVID. Apparently there's bad mixture there, but I can't really, my body does not tolerate those well normally. So my doctor actually gave me a supplement that kind of acts, it's an anti-inflammatory and helps with pain and all that kind of stuff. So I took 2 of those last night, and completely natural, and they actually worked. I was like, there's no way these are going to work, but they did. They actually worked. So that's exciting. Exciting to have a alternative to your regular over-the-counter pain meds. So anyway, I did not do any sewing. I did work on my knitting a little bit. I'm actually making really good progress with that sweater. I've completely sewn up to the shoulder on the right side. The back is completely sewn up to the shoulders. So I just have the left side to go, and then I will join my shoulders. Then I can do the sleeves, and then the band that goes all the way around the front. And then I can go see if I've got anything. I might have some stuff in my button stash. I think I just need 3 buttons, 3 or 4 buttons. Someone suggested that turtle shell buttons would be gorgeous on that, and they totally would. If I can't find anything, I want something really marvelous on there. I may go back to Tabitha Sewer and get some of her buttons. If she's got ones big enough. I want a big button on that, like a bigger button on that cardigan, because it's so chunky. So anyway, I've got my coffee, 2nd cup. And I will say, it's been a 2 cup of coffee week. 2 cup a day week. I normally just have 1 cup in the morning, and then I don't have it. I just drink water the rest of the day. But yeah, I've really needed the 2nd cup of coffee this week for whatever reason. All right, so today's plans. My kids are in school, so I've got, I did some knitting this morning, like I just mentioned. I've been trying to do 30 minutes a day in the mornings, just as a kind of a way to get into the mode of doing something without having to just dive right into work stuff. Just to give my, because when I wake up in the morning, I do my quiet time with my Bible in the morning, but then it's like you're on. Even when the kids are at home for school, I'm getting everyone's breakfast ready. I'm making their breakfast. I'm making breakfast for my husband and I, helping them get lunches if they're going to school, getting myself dressed. It's just all that morning stuff, cleaning up all the dishes. It's all that kind of craziness. So having that time to just sit and turn the news on, or sometimes I turn YouTube on with some, like a sewing blog, and just knit for 30 minutes, I found is a great way to like transition from the manic morning into a more calm, like work day. So I did that for a little over 30 minutes today, only because I got to the point where I could cut my yarn for the back. So I just wanted to get past that point. So I did that. And now I'm going to work on piece 2 for my Style Maker Fabrics stop on the tour. I have 3 pieces that I'm making for that outfit. I've made 1, and so I'm going to work on piece 2 today. Okay, I'm not going to tell you anything more about it, but I will film. I'll do some time lapse of me actually sewing it, so some sneak peeks. So I'm going to work on that today, and then hopefully my buttons should be arriving for my classic shirt that I made that is part of my work from home module. So hopefully that arrives today and I can get those put on. I would like to have that finished, and then I can, once I'm finished with piece 3 of the Style Maker Fabric outfit, then I would like to finish the other 2 tops for my work from home module sew along, because that'll be the first video for that. Then I'll do the bottoms, and then I'll do the cardigan, and then the overalls. That's the plan. I think the overalls will take the longest, I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure. So anyway, that's what we've got today. So I am going to put the TV on. It is a sunny day today, but chilly. It's only 50 degrees outside right now, and it is almost 10 o'clock in the morning. So, God, I knitted longer than 30 minutes, a lot longer than 30 minutes. Oh well. I was doing other things as well. Laundry, all that kind of stuff. So it's almost 10 o'clock. I'm kind of getting down here late, although I was doing some work as well upstairs. So it's chilly today, so it's definitely a good day for a lunchtime walk. This is my favorite time of year, so if I can ever get outside just for a little bit, I love the crisp air. It makes me so happy. So yeah, let's get some. I need to cut that out. I probably won't take you over there just because that's more setup I have to do. I'm just gonna go cut out this next pattern and then I'll set you up and we're gonna get this sewn up today. Don't know if we'll finish it today, but definitely get working on it. All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Look at me doing multiple days in a row. Okay, I'm on jeans today. I'll show you guys here in just a minute. I think the high today is only like 65 and it's 60 right now. It's a little past noon. I've put a pork butt into the oven. So we're gonna have some spicy pulled pork for dinner tonight. And then also for, it's great leftovers. It makes a ton. I think my husband's outside mowing because I hear that. Obviously I'm down here in the sewing room. My son's outside playing. My daughter's doing her own thing here at the house. But anyway, okay, so I only time-lapsed a little bit yesterday and I never came back and said goodnight. Mostly because the pattern I was working on, I will tell you, it was a style art pattern. And I time-lapsed, my camera only does 30 minutes at a time with the time-lapse, so I have to like restart it when it stops. And I was honestly so into figuring out how to put this garment together that I just totally went into my own, zoned out and went into my own world, because as you know, style art patterns have very little instruction. Anyway, I really need to contact her and see if I could do some sew-alongs on her patterns, because I think that might be good for them and for obviously you guys as well. And I love their patterns. I absolutely love them. I love this one I just finished. You guys will see that. Let's see, you're watching this on Wednesday. You'll see my finished Style Maker Fabrics outfit on Friday. So you'll get to see it here really soon, but it's a really good one. So I have one more garment to finish for that outfit, and I just need to, I've got the pages all ready to be taped together. I've got my iron on so that I can iron the fabric. So I don't know if I'll get started on that today or not, because my buttons came for my shirt. So I really want to get that, well, we'll see. We'll see if I get that finished today, or maybe I just wait until Monday. Usually Saturdays and Sundays, if I'm down here in the sewing room, I'm just kind of doing little odds and ends. Although, like I said, the rest of my family is all interested in other ventures, so might as well. Now, I have, I'm going to try on my soundtrack sweater for you guys, so you all can see that, because it's been blocked and it's all ready to go. And then I also had, oh, I don't remember the name of the sweater. I'll have to pull out, it's from a book. I made it, you guys have seen it already. I made it last spring. So spring of 19. And I felt like it was a little too big in the shoulders, just a little bit. It's kind of a cropped sweater. So I have been, when it was time for it to be washed, I was just going to reblock it and try and scooch in the shoulders a little bit more. Well, of course, it just sat there. I need to be better about not just letting clothes sit there, but actually, you know, when they're more intensive than just throwing it into the washing machine. Anyway, so it got blocked too. I reblocked it, washed it, and then I washed all of my new sweaters that I just thrifted. I have two silk knit ones. Well, one of them I didn't just thrift. It was thrifted a while ago, but I've decided to add it into my wardrobe this fall. So it needs to be washed. I pulled it out of, I kind of keep a stockpile of things that I've thrifted that either need to be cleaned or that need to be altered some way. yeah, anyway, I pulled it out of that, and so I've washed it, and I washed my other 2 sweaters. You've seen all 4 of the sweaters that I've cleaned. But anyway, I was gonna try them all on for you guys, so you can just kind of see what I'm thinking and what I'm playing around with. You're gonna see a pile of clothes on the drawers behind me, and those are actually my fall clothes that I've pulled to come down here so that I can kind of mix and match them with with the new stuff that I'm making, because I'm going to do a whole video on that at the end of once you've seen my whole 7-piece module that I'm working on for the challenge. Then I'm going to show you guys how then you can take things from your current closet to kind of cartwheel off that. So yeah, I have all those down here. It's a little bit of a mess. I have a lot of fabric on the floor still, but it usually stays down there for a little bit, and then I'll get it all cleaned up. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera, and I'm going to try on my new sweaters for you all. Okay, hold on. Okay, so here is my soundtrack. The actual, the pattern is actually a longer sweater, but then they have instructions on how to make it like a high hip length, or you can even make it even a little bit more cropped. I did mine, let's see, mine's 15 inches total, including the ribbing on the side. Because I'm short, and so I don't like my sweaters to be too long. This is like the perfect length, but I can do a little bit of half tuck. This is in an organic merino. I don't have anything on underneath it right now, and I will have to wear something underneath it because it's a little itchy, because it's a merino. And I'm wearing my Dawn jeans. These are my Dawn jeans that I made out of my thrifted men's jeans. And because I've lost some pounds, they're fitting me really great. So that's exciting. But yeah, here's my soundtrack. I just love it. I think that it's just about perfect. And yeah, it's gonna go really great into my wardrobe with a whole bunch of other things. So yeah, yay for that. Okay, now we're gonna, or I'll show you the other sweater that I knit that I reblocked. Hold on. Okay, so it kind of still, I mean, this has seamed, this sweater was seamed when I knit it. And I honestly think I should have just made a smaller size up here and then gone to the bigger size, knitted out to a larger size where I needed it. Honestly, it like needs a petite adjustment is what it needs. I'm still learning with knitting. I'm not nearly as proficient with knitting as I am with sewing. Obviously, I actually think with this sweater and with the one I just tried on, a button-up like Oxford blue shirt would be perfect, or like a chambray, and I have a tinsel that might be perfect, and I've just made obviously the classic shirt, which I really love. I want to change the way that the side seams, I don't like the way that the side seams are done on the shirt. I kind of want to just change the pattern a little bit, but other than that, I really love that pattern. So I may use that pattern to make just an Oxford blue button-up shirt at some point this fall and winter that I could easily wear this over, or like a chambray color. I know chambray is actually chambray is a fabric, not a color, but you know what I mean, like a medium blue kind of colored shirt. But I could easily wear it underneath this, and then also underneath that soundtrack that I just made. So it's a little better in the shoulders. It's not, I mean, my shoulder, the shoulder is here, and my end of shoulder is actually right here. So there's the difference in that. And so I feel like it's making me look just a little bit top heavy. And this sweater is from this book. This is West Yorkshire Spinners, The Croft Shetland Tweed. It's by Sarah Hatton. It's a book, and I got it at a yarn shop. And this sweater is called the Elan sweater. So see, she's got a dark blue button-up shirt on underneath it. Anyway, that's what this one was. And again, I knit this back in like the spring of 19. So yeah, I was just reblocking it. I mean, that only took me over a year to do, so. Okay, now I'll show you my thrifted stuff. Okay, this is the Ann Taylor. It's like a medium petite. It's a merino wool. I'm just gonna have to wear a camisole under this one, which is probably the way it was intended. But I think that like fitted band is very cute, and that could be easily kind of half tucked. Because I think even with putting like a press stud, I don't know. I think that having a tank underneath it's gonna be better. I think that that's more the intention of it. You know, I don't think it's supposed to cross quite that far over, although it could just be that my boobs are big. But yeah, I mean, it's a great color. Yeah, I think it just needs to be worn over a camisole, and it's all nice and clean and ready to go. So yeah, I think this will be a nice little layering piece. So let me, I've got 3 more to show you. I mean, I love this one. I love like the little gathers. How great is this sweater? This is also a fine merino, but this is not itchy. I could very easily wear this all by itself. Yeah, like a t-shirt almost. I mean, not almost, pretty much. It's like a lightweight fine merino. I love this one. Isn't that pretty? The color is just perfect. Oh, this was a good find. And I think it's going to be fun with my new orange loafers as well. Okay, this one's a definite thumbs up. Okay, now are my 2 silk jersey ones. Okay, here's this brick red. Oh, look at that sheen. Isn't that lovely? I think this is going to be, I mean, the neck is pretty high. But I don't know. I think, I mean, it's a fitted, but not too fitted turtleneck. The sleeves are definitely long, and I could hem them, but they're finished off, you know, like they've been knitted off. So, I don't know. I mean, I could just put, you know, cover stitch and do I may just do that. Because the thing with sweaters, I never wear my sweaters, I mean, I need to lose like 2 inches. But I never wear my sweaters down. Like hardly ever. I'm almost always doing that because just the way I wear things. But yeah, I may just get the cover stitch out. I'm sure I've got thread. In fact, I just bought some thread that will definitely go with this. But as far as the length of it, untucked, it's, you know, I don't like anything below my leg crease, which is right there. So maybe just a tad long. I mean, I guess I could shorten the hem a little bit as well if I wanted to. Ooh. I don't know, does that look better? That's taking like, I don't know, 1.5 inches off the hem. And then if I took like 2 inches, very easy alterations to do. You know what I could do? Instead of hemming the sleeves, I could take off, this may be fun, I could take off, okay, so let me know what you think. Does that look better? Should I shorten the hem? I mean, that's been knitted off, but I could easily just shorten the hem up to like there, and then I have a little extra like in through here. I don't know that, I mean, that's just kind of nice for movement. I don't want to overfit. But what if, instead of just hemming the sleeves, if I took the sleeves off here and then took the extra, you know, all of this that I cut off and making it tighter and then re-sewing it back on at the length that I want and basically giving myself a cuff. Because then I could keep that knitted edge, or I could just double that up and reattach it. I mean, because I'm gonna lose a good 2 inches. So if I cut 4 off and then added 2 back on, that would be like perfect. What do you guys think? That could be a fun little alterations project. Let me know what you think. Okay, one more. Oh my gosh, look how fabulous this tiger one is. Okay, this one's an extra large, but clearly it is not too big. So I don't know if it was like a small extra large, because not even in the shoulders. I mean, it's like right at the end of my shoulder. Maybe a little off. Maybe I have this on. Yeah, maybe, but just a hair. 3/4 inch sleeve, which for an extra large, normally a 3/4 inch sleeve would come way down my arm. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have to do anything to this other than fix the snag that's right here. I still need to fix the snag. but it's been all cleaned. Isn't this fantastic? I'm in love with this sweater, and it is 100% silk knit. I mean, it's just fantastic. It's just gonna, I can't wait to style this with things. Okay, so I'm not gonna have to do anything with that. Really just the red one I might do something with. Okay, let me put my regular shirt back on. Okay, so there we have it. I am very pleased with everything. I'm so excited about that tiger sweater. That, I was afraid because it's an extra large, I just hadn't tried it on yet. Mostly because I wanted to clean it before I did, and it's perfect. I'm not gonna have to do anything to that one. But let me know what you think about that wine turtleneck. I feel like that could be a real staple in my wardrobe. So I don't know, should I just do a regular hem or should I try and do a cuff on it? Because I think I've got enough length there in the sleeve to make that happen. I could even make the sleeves 3/4 length if I wanted to, and then I'd definitely have enough of excess fabric to make myself a cuff for that. So what do you guys think? Doesn't my hair look lovely? Sorry, I just got out of the shower before I came down here. Yeah, so that's very exciting. What else? Okay, so my buttons came. Let me go, I'll go get and show you what I got from Walmart the other day. Hold on. Okay, so I got some thread. I got a kind of a pumpkin orange because I've got 2 different pieces of fabric that I need. One of them's a Minerva fabric that I need to make up. It's that duck cloth, that orange cotton duck that needs to be made up into something. Maybe pants, maybe a coat. I'm still thinking on that, but I needed thread. And then also I have a bright red thread that I really like that goes with almost all of my, like my bold reds that I wear, like this color red. But I'm playing around obviously with some more of my, well, that faux leather, the darker reds that are in my color palette, like a brick red. So I needed some thread for that, so I got that. Thread is so much cheaper at Walmart if you're able to shop from Walmart. I mean, look at the size of these things. I think that their thread's on sale also all the time. It was under $3. I think it was on sale though. $2.89 I think for this, and it is 1,093 yards of thread for like $2.89. And then when you go to any of the, I don't know if I've got any of like the regular like Joann's or Hobby Lobby or wherever, their Gutermann thread, the same, like the Mara 100 is like a teeny tiny little spool for like quite a bit more, like 3 something. Anyway, it's quite a deal. So then I also got buttons, a lot of buttons. These are front sport shirt buttons in size 18L, which was in their colors the biggest I could get. And they come in the gross. I could only buy them per the gross, which is 144. A gross being a dozen of a dozen. But I figured chocolate brown, like that's kind of my dark neutral. That would be like me buying black buttons, like they'll go with everything, like a ton of shirts. So anyway, here's my shirt. So there's the button, which I think is gonna be just what I want. I kind of want it, I like that it's a little smaller, like a little daintier, and they're sport shirt buttons, like they're meant to be down the front shirt buttons. But I think that's gonna be just what I wanted. Like I wanted something a little more dainty and something that disappeared into the front. Like I wanted to wear this as like, you know, almost like a disappear piece, you know, like nothing that's like the wow. You know, like my Jaguar fabric, that's gonna be a wow piece. But I wanted something just very, not too much contrast, just something, a basic is what I'm trying to say. So anyway, I've got my buttons. I have 144 of them. So we can make 12-ish buttoned up shirts, and I've got buttons for them. Actually, it doesn't sound like that. I mean, 12 is a lot, but that doesn't sound as bad once you break that down. And again, these were like 3 something for 144 buttons. 3 something. I can't remember. It was under $4 for 144 buttons. And then while I was there, I went ahead and bought some jean buttons. So I bought some that were just the solid, that's the shiny brass. These are all in a package of 12. So if I want to do any button flies or even just regular jeans, for button flies, I really kind of like just the flat front. So I got that color, and then I also got the antique brass. They have copper too, which is also in my wheelhouse, but I've got some still some copper. So there's an antique brass. And then I bought, sometimes with my blue jeans, I do like the ones that have like the oak leaf pattern on them. So I got the antique brass color and then the antique copper color. Let me pull those out. It's kind of hard to see. So I would probably use maybe a covered fly. I just think they're a little too busy for like a full like exposed button fly. That's why I kind of like the flat, no pattern for my exposed button flies. But these are great for like just regular jeans. So there's the antique copper, and maybe you can see the little oak leaf pattern that's on there. And then there's the, or sorry, this is the antique copper, and that's the antique brass. So I got 12 each of those. So we should be good. I have a ton of rivets in these colors, just from leftover hardware packages. They always give you extra ones when you buy any of like the Ginger Jean hardware kits. Style Maker Fabrics actually has great both button fly and zip fly jean kits that come with the buttons that you need and the zippers if you're doing a zip fly, obviously, and the rivets that all match. But they always give you extras in case you booger one up when you're putting them in, which is very easy to do. So anyway, just over time, I have just amassed some of the extras. And yeah, I've got quite a few rivets still. But you can buy those from Wallwack as well. So anyway, I get quite the questions on that about my jean hardware. Buying a kit obviously is easier, but you can definitely do it. If you're gonna make a lot of jeans, you can do it less expensive by just buying the pieces separate, and I go to Wallwack because that's my favorite online Sewing Notions stop for here in the US. Okay, I think that's all I've got right now. I don't know if I'm gonna do any sewing. I may tape together a pattern. I won't take you along with me on that just because that's boring. But I don't know that I'm gonna cut anything out or do any sewing today. I'm gonna go see what my family's up to, but I just wanted to show you now that my sweaters are all cleaned, what they all look like on. And again, you may be seeing those as I start to put together stuff out of my closet and into the modules here at the end after the work from home module is completed, the challenge is completed. What else? Oh, I'm wearing a normal bra today. Maybe you noticed, maybe you don't care. So I'm gonna give it a go. I can still feel like taking in a deep breath still really hurts. Does hurt on this side, but it's not hurting as much just moving around. So I'm gonna try and be very careful today and not do, like I'm making my husband pull the pork in and out of the oven for me, because I don't want to be doing any of that reaching, especially with the heavy cast iron Dutch oven with a gigantic pork in it. So I'm gonna have him do that for me. It's nice to have him around and try and take it easy, but I thought I may just try and see how wearing a regular bra goes today. And if I'm in horrible pain by the end of the day, then I know I need to wear my, still continue to wear my strap tomorrow. So baby steps, stupid ribs. Okay, that's all I've got for now. If I do any sewing, I will definitely bring you along with me. But yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hello everyone, happy Thursday. All right, I just got finished filming Friday's video, which is my Stop on the Stylemaker Fabrics fall fabric tour. So yay, it's very exciting. Got all that finished and did some modeling and stuff. Gidget makes a cameo in the filming of that. So you'll definitely want to check it on Friday for that. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I'm so excited. All three of my pieces are all finished. I can't wait. Now that I've filmed them, I can put them up in my closet and start wearing them. We're warming up a little bit weather-wise here, but in the mornings it's still chilly enough that I can start pulling out some more of my fall things. In fact, I'm in jeans again today. Not that I mean, it's, what is it, 54 degrees outside, so it's chilly right now, ish. But I think it is supposed to get up into the upper 70s today. So, you know, slowly working our way down into fall weather. Okay, today, let's see, I need to finish my other two tops for my work from home module sew along. I still haven't put buttons on the classic shirt, actually. I'm sitting here staring at it. I've marked where my bust button needs to go, my buttonhole, and then I measure off from that. So I just need to do that at some point today. And then I think I'm going to work on the Mimi woven blouse first. I've got the fabric all laid out. It needs to be ironed, and I've got the pattern all altered and laid out. What else? And then maybe, I'm still going back and forth about what, I have purchased the toaster sweater pattern. I think that's going to be a really good one for my daughter as well, for her final module whenever, I mean, I have to make the second one first, but I want to make it for myself at some point as well, even if that's not for this module. So I think I got the suggestion of making the Monroe turtleneck out of some fabric I wasn't as precious about, even though the fabric I'm going to use was very inexpensive. It's like $1.74 a yard. The color is so interesting, I just don't want to waste it. So I may do that. I may just make one of those in some fabric. I don't know, like I don't have any fabric that I just don't care about at all. I don't know, I'll have a look, see. But someone's, yeah, they suggested, in fact it was Simone, suggested just making up, you know, something that could be just like slouch around the house. You know, who cares if it's gray that doesn't look good on you or whatever. Just, you know, for housewear, like if you're at home or PJs or whatever, it might, at least you could test out the pattern before cutting into the nicer fabric. So I may do that. Although, I may do that, or I may just go ahead and cut into the nice the fabric I want to use. Because it is boxy, I think it would just be a matter of adding some shape maybe into it, or just playing around with the proportion a little bit, worst case scenario. And I do have a lot of that fabric, so I would have enough I could make a toaster sweater out of it too if I wanted to. But I'm also wondering if that might be a little too drapey for a toaster sweater, if one of my beefier knits might be better for a toaster sweater. So that's where I'm at the moment of thinking through those things. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Mimi woven blouse first because I know what fabric I'm using for that. I've got everything, the pattern all ready to go, so I just need to cut it out and sew it. So I may just go ahead and do that today, get that done, and then I can get the other top done and get that all filmed for next Tuesday. So yeah, we're just moving right along with our my work from home module sew along. The kids are at school today, so I can sew most of the day. It was a little bit of a hectic morning. It's going to be a very hectic afternoon from here going on out. My Tuesdays and Thursdays are absolutely insane because my daughter plays golf, and that has started now. It started later than it has before because the boys' season got canceled because of COVID, so they got moved to like August, so their season is now bumping into the girls' season, so everything just got shortened on both ends a little bit. But that starts today, and so I'm literally in my car from like, you know, 4:15 until like 9 o'clock at night, taking people to and from their various things, life group for church, picking people up from soccer practice, although he's not going to life group tonight, so that's going to help a little bit tonight. And then on Thursdays you throw in my daughter's art class. So yeah, our Tuesdays and Thursdays are always super crazy. But that's okay. It's just 4 weeks. Golf is only 4 weeks, so shortened season, so it won't be too bad. But yeah, that's what I have to look forward to. But then I have to like have dinner made at like 4 o'clock so that people can eat as they're funneling through the house, because I'm not even home to get things ready for dinner because I'm in the car taking people to and fro. So yeah, it definitely puts a kink into the day a little bit. And we also had a rush start out the door this morning. So yeah, and then my husband only had a small window to do my filming and pictures, and so I had to hurry and get dressed. Anyway, I may go up and have just like another cup of coffee and just re-center myself, and then head back down here and do some sewing. But I will definitely be taking you guys along with me as we go through the sewing, so stay tuned. Okay guys, she's finished. Look, I got one of the jaguars right there in the center. My gosh, look at these sleeves. This was constructed so interestingly. Can you see that kind of smocking? I kind of used busy fabric for the details to really shine. But it has you sew tucks into the sleeve first, 10 of them, press them, and then you shear over it. It's very interesting. It gives a really cool effect though. So anyway, I am done with my Mimi woven blouse. I'm gonna wait and show it to you guys when I show you my tops. So yeah, it's all finished. I haven't shown you a classic shirt yet because I don't have buttons on it. I'm hopeful to get that done tonight. We will see, since I'm gonna be, yeah, maybe tomorrow. But hopefully I'll get that done here soon. But anyway, yay! Very exciting. Okay, I'm gonna call it for today. It's only 2 o'clock, but I still need to edit this and upload this. And again, I'm gonna be in my car from like 4:15 on this evening. And I also want to, I need to get like dinner all set and squared away so as people are coming and going out of the house, they can have something to eat this evening. So I'm going to call this now so I can edit this, and I will see you all next week for the weekly vlog. Bye!